Individuals think of stackable credentials of only being your degree or maybe getting a certification from an industry standpoint, but that's really not true. What a stackable credential really is it's any credential that you get on top of your ordinary degree.
My name is Brett Johnson. I have a couple roles where I work right now, which is at CCR. I'm a technical training coordinator and I'm the security coordinator. I think from a different perspective, it shows us a couple things. Somebody's willing to expend extra effort and they're willing to go the extra step to improve their existing skill set. And there's something to be said for someone wanting to learn and wanting to grow their existing skills. So I think that's sort of a corollary value. When I was at New Horizons, I started as a technical trainer and I moved into training manager. So I would hire and fire people. One of the benefits that we had at New Horizons was we could take classes and tests without cost to us as a perk. When I heard about that, I took advantage of it, and I think by the time I left there, I ended up with 32 or 33 industry certifications. And I think going forward from there, I don't think it hurt my options, and I think it provided me some pretty good inroads into whatever next job that I was going to look for. And I think it ties into what I'm doing very well with CCR right now.
My name is Michael Brown. I work here at Kirkwood as a system support coordinator, and I also was a student here not too long ago. I knew that starting out in this field, I didn't have any experience to really put on my resume, so it helped kind of bridge the gap there. It gave me a little bit more credibility in the industry. One thing that was nice about them is I was able to work on them concurrently with my degree, and I did a number of them while I was still a student. And then they also added flexibility when I got out in the industry, just because I had a pretty broad range of certs, so it gave me a lot of different areas that I could look into. I found that for the most part, I was doing about 75% of the classes for the extra Kirkwood degrees anyway.
But Kirkwood in particular really thrives itself on having pathways or different ways that students can get those certificates that are just Kirkwood certificates throughout that shows that they are knowledgeable in a subset of areas.